we get a look at.
Yeah, he was high here. And watch, this is D'Agostino. But watch how Tristan Lujan is going to circle back to his left, and he's going to keep D'Agostino inbound. So now this is a 1 count, a 2 count. It's just interesting how that was called. I'd say the takedown was questionable. I'd say the stalemate was questionable, but either way, we're here at 133 pounds.
Foley's number 11 in the country. Cannon is number 8.
And check out that right ankle of Chris Cannon. That thing is heavily taped.
It's something to watch.
And a shot attempt by Cannon.
Michigan State screams too. And they get it. Foley with the big start.
Deep breath by Cannon. All right, let's readjust. We'll get set. Now Foley starts. And this is where he's so good. As he starts on that left side. Starts on that left side and has the ability to jump back to the right side. And that's what makes it so unique for him to ride, is that he can go both sides. And now he has a 2-on-1 on the right side. That right wrist is trapped, hips down. And he's working hard here. Is Rayvon Foley in the top position, and Cannon is looking to get out of bounds. They're gonna say locked hands.
Brick.
Brick's out.
And you were absolutely right. They're gonna go look at locked hands.
Close to it. So what happened was Rayvon Foley's on top, Chris Cannon hits the switch, and if the hands touch,
yep.
I'm talking a little kiss,
yep.
They're going to give the 1 point. From where we're sitting, it was close, but Cannon with a shot attempt, and Rayvon Foley just continuing to circle to that opposite side, picks up the 2 points for the takedown, and then got to work on top.
What's your assessment of Foley's start?
A great start. Although it was a counter-offensive score,
right.
He didn't score off of his shot. He still stopped. That was the second attempt that Chris Cannon shot. So I'd like to see Foley get to his offense, but either way, if he's scoring points from a counter-offensive position, then that's okay.
So Foley has the 46 seconds riding time. He leads 2-0 right now.
I'm not sure where the angle would come from. I guess it would come from the rafters, the second
right.
The camera upstairs.
Sarah's camera. Foley's amped up right now. He's pacing around the Spartan logo. And let's look at tonight's matchups. We already went through D'Agostino and Lujan, so Northwestern leads 3-0.
Yeah, and interesting note here, at 141 pounds, Matt Santos, who was surprisingly in the RPI rankings, they're going to throw him in instead of Jordan Hamden, so that's interesting to see moving forward. With him being in the RPIs, there's a potential for him to make the NCAA championships, but he has to pick up a win here.
And explain to everyone at home, how do you make the Big Ten championship? How does that work?
Big Ten championship is going to be the entries. Enter 10 guys, NCAA championships. The allocations, it depends on the weight class, the strength of the weight class in comparison to the other conferences. Then you get allocations per conference, and 33 of the best guys will be at the NCAA championships. And Matt Santos was in those RPI rankings. You want to be in those RPIs, top 33. Matt Santos, I believe, was 25, 26, somewhere around there.
Foley's father wants him to get in. So it's confirmed. Michigan State was urging for the referees to hurry up.
Yeah, because it completely changes the match.
Right, exactly.
You're expecting 7 hard minutes, you know. Foley gets a minute and a half of tough ride, and then, wow. And this could get dangerous here. Foley has to back out. He has double underhooks.
Minute of riding time. Minute left in the first frame.
Riding time sitting at 59 seconds, so we're, after Cannon gets that escape, that's a positive to see. Getting an escape on a guy like Rayvon Foley. Rayvon Foley is tough as they come on top, and now Rayvon Foley looks for an outside shot, uncharacteristic for him, and Cannon looking to finish it, and they got to watch this knee here. And this is where experience comes into play. Rayvon Foley has another maybe 3 inches to take Chris Cannon out of bounds, and then he gets a fresh start.
Foley, the redshirt senior, and Cannon, the redshirt sophomore.
I guess they're letting these guys wrestle.
Yeah.
They were out of bounds, not once, but twice.
And obviously there was a big stoppage waiting for that review. As a wrestler like Foley, what's going through your mind?
Well, from that top position, he was completely controlling and dominating.
Right.
So he's taking all the energy out of Chris Cannon.
You got to be frustrated, yeah.
And then, so you take all that energy and you work so hard to do it, and then you get that stall, and then you have to rebuild. So start right back over. It's not something you want to do. Foley comes up to his feet, gets his hips out, picks up the 1 point for the escape. So you saw Chris Cannon shoot and Foley score.
Right.
You saw Foley shoot and Cannon score.
So don't shoot.
Right. Foley working on a 2-on-1 to the left side of Cannon's body. 1:32 left, period number 2. The premier matchup of the duel here. All-American versus All-American. Top 15 matchup in the Big Ten. Chris Cannon shoots a double leg from the outside. Foley looking to get to some sort of offense. Cannon gets back to the center. These guys are battling.
Mm-hmm.
That right side collar tie, that thing is a club. That's not a collar tie. That's like getting a punch, and look at that, swing
Foley
single.
shoots again.
Just disappeared.
And there's 2 for Michigan State.
The head's down, the hips are down. Chris Cannon, energy starting to.
Sapped.
.37 seconds left. And now if you're Chris Cannon, it is critical that you get an escape here. You have 27 seconds left. And we saw that it's not just going to take 1, it's not going to take 2. Chris Cannon's going to have to go 1 move, expect Rayvon Foley to stop the stand-up, switch, roll, it doesn't matter, but you have to put multiple moves together.
5-1 Foley lead.
So he comes up, stops, goes to the roll, stops again, and this is where I say the third move. And another locked hands call. They were locked hands. So the hands were clearly locked, but they don't have the challenge.
Yeah,
Remember, they lost it.
Northwestern wanted it.
This is.
And they're gonna look at it.
They're gonna look at it, but.
And now Foley has to stop again. Interesting. Let's look at the replay of the takedown.
So Foley's gonna go right hand, left leg, and then he just, oh, look, quick little grab of the knee pad right there. They missed that. But he gets around, keeps his hips low, and he doesn't allow Chris Cannon to get to that shoulder to hit a roll.
Right. And you talked about Cannon's energy right there. It looks like it's gone. Now he gets a second to rest once again.
They're looking at a locked hands call right here. So Rayvon Foley, it was Chris Cannon came up to his feet, then hit a roll, and Rayvon Foley went double underhooks and then came back down to the mat with his hands locked.
And looks like they've come to a decision. They will call locked hands.
Yeah.
Michigan State frustrated with the reaction time of the officials.
Yeah. But also, this goes back to saying he had to get the 1 point for the escape.
Right.
Didn't get the 1 point, but
No,
not for the escape, but. Swing single.
Let's get another look at it. Michigan State just still frustrated with the stoppage.
Yeah. "14 seconds left. Now this completely changes the match. If Cannon is able to get 1 point for the escape. So once again, that was a jump the gun. Jeez, they are losing this match. Cannon has to get one here. Focus on one hip. Focus on one hip. That's it.
Didn't get it.
Tough ride. That's what wins matches, right there.
That was huge right there. Now, what's your thoughts heading into this third and final frame?
Let's see where Cannon goes first. So Cannon starts down, has to come up and start focusing on one for the escape, because right now, in essence, the score is 6-2 with the riding time.
Yep. Riding time hits 2 minutes.
So Rayvon has to be smart here.
Right.
But a turn brings this thing to a major decision. And this is where the rides just take the energy out of you. Chris Cannon is giving everything he has. And this, I'll tell you what, if I was a coach and I'm looking to teach my kids how to get off bottom, although Chris Cannon did not get out, he has done everything right. Coming up to his feet, putting moves together, continuing to fight. And this is just one of those things where there's a guy on top that is just a monster. And the coaching staff now and all of Michigan State in the corner asking for a stall call.
Like you said. Three minutes of riding time. 40 seconds left in the third period. As they go out. Cannon just looks exhausted.
Gotta love the energy.
As they continue to scream for stalling. Cannon taking his sweet time right now.
I'm so surprised that this is 25 seconds that he's taking to get back to the mat.
He's had so much time with the 2 reviews as well.
Now Foley needs a big lift here. Cannon looking again for those returns. How about the ride?
There you go.
3 minutes and 45 plus for Rayvon Foley.
Foley's going to pull out the upset. Number 11 takes down number 8, Chris Cannon, as Foley improves to 23-2. What a dominant victory for him. Evan, Eric, what are you looking for at 157?
Oh, man, I don't know. I might take this match off. Ryan Deakin, 8-0 on the year, the 3-time All-American, the Colorado kid. I mean, just one of those guys that you look at as one of the most underrated wrestlers in the country. He's so good.
Starts quick again for Deakin. 2 points for him.
And this is going to be a gauge for Chase Saldate to see where he's at this year.
Saldate 17th, Deakin number 2. Saldate 23-3, the sophomore, and Deakin 8-0, like he said.
This is the confidence. You see Ryan Deakin go optional start, and he said, I want to get back to my offense. Controlling the ties on that left side, coming to that right wrist. Shot attempt for Deakin. Front headlock for Deakin. And Deakin posts that on that opposite hip. Man, so technical. This is trouble for Saldate, doing a good job of trying to get to the splits.
There's another 2 for Deakin.
Saldate looks at the coaching staff. Deakin keeping that right foot in. Look at the camera work. Great job by our team keeping that right foot in.
32 seconds of riding time. Minute 33 left in the first period.
So dominant.
I was just going to ask you about that. What have you seen from Deakin so far?
It's experience, it's strength, it's position.
There's a reason why he's number 2.
There's a reason why he's number 2. There's a reason why he's a 3-time All-American. Big Ten champion. I mean, this guy, his resume, world medalist. He has it all. .52 seconds left. This is still the first period. Wow.
Seems like it's already the second, but it's not.
Deakin back in 2017, a world runner-up at 66 kilos, lost to eventual senior-level world champion from the Russian Federation, David Bayev. So this guy is not only one of the best in the Big Ten, not only one of the best in the United States, but at one point he was the second best wrestler in the world.
Deakin from Broomfield, Colorado. Went to Legacy High School. Like you said, he's definitely got the experience as a grad student.
Deakin was on Big Ten Network the other night, Monday night.
Yeah.
Talked about his love for skiing and snowboarding, being from Colorado, but not having the opportunity to do so because the winter months, of course, are dominated by wrestling. But he said after, March, April, or May, he does have some time to still get back and hike and, you know, do some stuff that he likes to do outdoors in Colorado, but not enough time. And that is for Saldate. 1 second on riding time from his most dominant position. And now you get back to Ryan Deakin's most dominant position. Saldate gets to a shot. Now Deakin ducks it. It's just one step.
Another 2 for Deakin. Starting to pour it on. Not good.
Not good. And now Saldate has to start thinking about team points. Because I'll tell you what, whoever wins or whoever gets team points.
Oof. Here's the count.
And that's going to be.
And did he get it? Still waiting.
A lot of time left, but Saldate's going to fight this.
Great camera work. Just a ton of pain Saldate's in right now. Staying alive at the moment. It's 4 for Deakin. Almost 3 minutes of riding time now as well for Ryan.
And he's going to go right back to it.
Oh. Continues the count.
That's it.
And that is the pin.
Wow.
So Deakin with such a dominant performance makes quick work of Saldate.
14-0. And Saldate looks at Coach Chandler and just says he's pretty good.
Yeah. Since the 2002-03 season, Eric, what does Michigan State have to do in order to do that?
This is going to be tough. It's an uphill battle. You don't want to count them out because we've seen what they've been able to do this season with their backs against the walls.
Right.
But I mean, you put 3 on the board here for Cam Caffey, and that'll bring it 19-16, and then you put it in the hands again of Brad Wilton to take on a guy like 10th ranked Lucas Davison, who clearly is 40, 50 pounds heavier.
Yeah, we've seen it before. It's going to be a big thing to watch. Cam Caffey, number 7 in the country, record of 22-4, redshirt senior. He's seen it all here at Michigan State. And then for Northwestern, Andrew Davison, the graduate student, 9-6, ranked number 29 in the country. 2 minutes.
Shot attempt by Caffey. This is where he's good. If this was Caffey from 2 years ago, he's so patient now, but if this was him from 2 years ago, he would have went big there. So hard to score on.
Do you think careful in this situation is better for Caffey?
Yeah. Especially with the duel on the line like this.
Minute remaining.
Swing single. Now Caffey has to go to some offense here.
Seconds. 17 seconds. Caffey shoots. Now he's got 10 seconds.
Heck of a period for Andrew Davison, huh?
Yeah, big answer for him.
He did everything right that period. Great job by the Wildcat there.
You talked about how good Northwestern has looked.
Yeah, I've been extremely impressed.
Yeah. Especially against Caffey right now. One of the best in the country.
And this is where Caffey's really improved, but I'm going to wait to say this because I would say he's improved on his feet, and then Davidson's going to get an escape here, of course. But
broadcaster's jinx right there.
Never fails, right?
Does not, especially with kickers. Running time not really a factor right now.
Now this is where the Wildcats have had trouble finishing on the Spartans, is with the single legs up.
And he does get it, 2 for Davison. We go out. Encouraging words from Chandler. Caffey seems a little out of it right now.
He's cool, he's calm. He never panics. The thing about him is when he has to go, he's going to go. Not
right.
This is what I like about him. This is going to spark him now. So now you're going to start to see, yeah, Caffey go.
And there's the one for Caffey.
And there was no way that referee wasn't giving that escape, especially in the face of the Michigan State coaching staff.
Oh boy, it would have been scary.
Coach Sorochinsky, or excuse me, Storniolo over there.
50 seconds.
Three to 1. Caffey gave up the takedown. Not something you see a lot, even against Max Dean. 25 seconds left. It will be Caffey's choice to start period number 3 as he gets to a shot, looking to come up. Now has that overhook, reaching to that opposite hip of Davison.
We'll go out. So 6 seconds remaining in the second period. Horn sounds. One more frame left.
One more frame.
What's the game plan?
The game plan is going to be come up to your feet, post a hip to your back, post a hand to your back pocket, get your hips free, and immediately start to look for your offense. Don't wait until there's 20 seconds left. Should be a stall warning.
Point for Caffey.
If they weren't given the escape, then he should be counting. Do you see Caffey keep like questioning something with Davison?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's questioning, but
it's in his head a little bit.
And this is where Caffey's good. Splits.
Splits. Wildcats want to. Caffey needs to wrestle.
They called 2 here on Luan. Remember, on the other side,
right, exactly.
Same scenario, locked in the crotch. They called 2 at 125.
And they don't here.
That's good for the Spartans.
Yeah.
You don't want it called the same.
Officials have been consistently inconsistent. Less than a minute remaining. Third period.
Getting them off the fingers.
Chandler says you got to go.
Chris Williams was saying create the scramble yourself.
Davison shoots.
And Caffey is so good there.
MSU gets the 2. Now he's got his back.
Yeah, and now he goes right boot in, the left, pay attention to that. He uses that as a little kick, and now he's gonna flatten his opponent out, and he's gonna try and go over and under, and then reach back like we saw against John Poznansky
20
in the
seconds.
Rutgers duel.
Riding time not a factor. Less than 10 seconds. Big round of applause from the Spartan fans here as Caffey will pull it out. 4-3 final at 197. The winner by decision. Cam Caffey, number 7 in the country, and it leaves it up to Brad Wilton and Lucas Davison. What's the scenario right here for each team?
Where we've been how many times this year? There you see Roger Chandler, been around the program for over 25 years, 6th year as the Spartan head coach, and has them wrestling the best they have in the last 25 seasons.
Yes, it's very impressive.
And it
Obviously,
started with the recruiting class.
Yeah.
And he's building a pipeline from California. You think of Christian Rebataro. You think of Javier Gasca from back in the day. You think of Christian Pagdaleo. Now you think of Chase Saldate. Cesar Garza coming next year.
It's 2 for Davison. Brad Wilton needed in a big way for Michigan State. So what can Wilton do to win this thing?
He's undersized. He just has he has to battle. I mean, he's going to have to start hand fighting. You got to be comfortable in close quarters. Look at the managers over to our right. The heels are off. They are holding them in their hands, on their feet. They're ready.
Another 2 for Davison.
That was just a fake to a snap down to a go behind.
Brad Wilton been around this program for a long time, even before he was a student here at Michigan State, redshirt senior from Mason, Michigan.
Congratulations to the Mason Bulldogs winning the district championship on Wednesday night. Coach Martell, Coach Bird, Coach Fifield. Coach Fifield used to wrestle here at Michigan State, so congratulations to the Bulldogs.
Minute 50. Wilton's father always front row for his son's bouts, always into it.
The biggest guy in the gym every time.
He's such a big guy.
He clearly lifts a lot of weights.
I want to know his max bench. Davison leads 42.
There you go. That's what I mean, getting comfortable in the ties.
Right.
Faking, snapping, doing all that.
And there's Mr. Davison, or Mr. Wilton, excuse me. Really into it. He'll get up off his seat from time to time.
Beautiful double leg with authority.
Powerful. Not a good spot. Can he get the count to finish it off?
Wow.
4 for Davison. That's a statement right there. He hit the mat hard, didn't he?
He did.
Could hear it.
Thought he
feel
was
it.
injured.
Yeah. Could still be.
That was a freight train double from the center of the mat with, I guess, Davison's probably not 285, but he's all of 240. With all of his weight driving down on you, sprinting to the out-of-bounds line.
15 seconds. As that will wrap up the first period. Big statement from Davison.
Big statement.
Lucas Davison, redshirt junior, 15-4, number 10 in the country. Trying to wrap this one up here in Jenison Fieldhouse, and what some believe to upset the Spartans, but it's just a really good Northwestern team, and some don't believe that it's an upset, but big statement here from the Wildcats tonight. 11-2 lead.
Wilton staying in this match though. 40 pounds. He's if you're not familiar with the scenario, Christian Rebataro, Michigan State's heavyweight, had UCL surgery, tore his elbow, and Brad Wilton was at 97. And with Cam Caffey being down at 97, they needed somebody to go at heavyweight.
Right.
Brad Wilton clearly weighs.
And he was willing to step in. He was, per Chandler's request, and big time, and he's just got to keep on adding that weight and make it feel natural, but that's definitely a process.
Rayvon Foley in the corner says if he wasn't sweating, he would have got it.
20 seconds.
Just one of those guys having fun. After a win, nothing better.
Davison, another 2. And they'll go up. 11 seconds remain in the second period.
I'll tell you what, the Spartans should not have been in this duel. When you think about it,
Yeah,
Caleb Fish picking up the pin was massive.
it was. It was so big for him. And then Foley, of course, had a big performance as well. Just Caffey obviously got the victory. But, oh, another big just throw down. It's got to be the size difference right there. So, Davison leads 13-2. Minute 20 of riding time. 2 minutes left in this one. I will say, even though Michigan State is going to pull this one out, the humor coming from the Spartan side has been relentless today.
Yeah, they are not happy. With one of the calls, Lucas Davison does not want to be in that gable position, that front headlock to the underhook.
How much did you think the officiating made a difference in today's bout?
There were calls.
Right, you were obviously frustrated.
They were frustrating, yeah, and it does change here or there, but I mean, it's just concerning, I would say.
Another 2 for Davison.
This is the best conference in the country. You look at it, up and down.
Right. Got Michigan, Penn State, Iowa.
I mean, you name
list
it.
Goes on.
We have to have, there are the best wrestlers, there are the best coaches, there are the best facilities, there are the best fans. We have to have the best officials in the Big Ten. That is a must.
Under a minute remaining.
Just
Oh, another big.
the power.
Yeah.
It's just a power difference.
30 seconds remaining. So another point for Davison. And now he controls Wilton's back. Just how big of a win is this for Northwestern?
It's massive. It's one of those confidence builders.
Right.
I could tell you there were not a lot of people who expected Northwestern to come in here and win this duel. But if you're being realistic, when you look at this lineup, they do have a top 15 lineup.